Hi, roses. I'm Rosie the reader, and roses are red. Like this video if you're subscribed, and subscribe if you're not subscribed. Then watch the playlist. Spirit, what is the word for our roses? I just saw courageous. Okay, so this is courteous, but I read it as courageous. So we have courageous, courteous, initiate. You taking control of something, being well mannered, well bred for some people, soft spoken. Is this, I'm reading this as freaky. Oh, okay. So, and then you have tacky, fearless and tacky. There was a song that was in my head for days now, and is Megan the Stallion. Something like, can nobody freak like me? Can nobody dun 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 dun, dun like that? And I didn't know what the words were for a while, or even how to look it up. And now I'm just realizing it's freak. It's something freaky about you, or something tacky. I don't know, sticky. I said I'm not going to be reading into stuff like that, but because I can lose control. So if this is some energy that you're resonating with, I feel like is a warning here to stay focused on the light and don't get swept under by the underworld. So you have an enterprise here, Sagittarius. You're moving towards the energy of creating something new. It seems like you already know that people don't like you, but why don't they like you? Maybe because you're so well mannered. I don't know if it's important to analyze why they don't like you, but this is something that you could be wondering because you're self-sacrificing, or maybe you want to know why they want to sacrifice you. The devil here is coming up. Maybe because you don't fear the devil and they do. You have 9 of candles. Like it's something difficult about your job, or this job that you started. I feel like you work for yourself, and so you're experiencing some tackiness, but I'm reading it as being sticky. Like when something is tacky. So what I'm getting from this energy is that there's something about your clients that are obsessed with you, and that obsession is not necessarily being converted into love. Their obsession is like they want to crucify you for something. They don't like how obsessed with you they are, and it could be because of your fearlessness, because it makes them uncomfortable. Like they still have things to be afraid of, but they want to be just like you, or they want to follow every step you take, which is basically leading them as well to the same place where you're going, and they're uncomfortable with it. So that's the vibe, that you make them uncomfortable with being as addicted to you as they are. So they're looking for a problem that can help release them from your grip. It's like they're really addicted to you. So that's why I feel like they don't like you, is because they love you. They are obsessed with you. It's not just about them liking you. Ooh. Then you have the chariot. Yeah, and it's in reverse. So it seems like they don't have control over these horses. Like they feel like you might be the horse that's controlling them. And you seem to be aware of this. Or they feel like you're smart. Or you know you're smart. Like maybe you even know why they don't like you. Or you know that you're making them addicted to you. And with this chariot energy, it really comes off like Sagittarius with his arrow, and like you've got a target and people are just running off of cliffs trying to catch this stick, like go fetch. I almost feel like it's like a sarcastic energy of you saying go fetch, like somebody, you know that they're haters, you know they don't have a choice in being addicted to your energy. They want to hate you so bad, but they can't find anything wrong with you, so you're just like go fetch. And whatever it is that they're looking for is like a made up problem. I don't even feel like they're ever going to find it. Don't get caught up in the way that they feel, because I feel like for some of y'all, it could be devastating. Like, I feel like someone is like, that's exactly what I'm feeling. and is like, screw it, I'm done with life. You have 10 of wands. Yep, that's the overwhelming. Working too hard or too many hours. The need for balance here. Just remember that you're smart. You created this whole mess if it is a mess that you're dealing with, and you can easily clean it up. But I feel like the mess is success. Like for some of y'all, I feel like you have philosophized or like reverse psychologized someone into being obsessed with you, and now it's like it's difficult to maintain, or you just want to quit and give up, because in order for them to be obsessed, you have to also be obsessed, because they're just feeding off of your energy. So I feel like for some of y'all, you got to find some other balance or something that you're interested in that will even out the way you feel. Let's pull from this deck. Like, come back to God, because God is never bored. He's never overwhelmed. Well, he is, but oh, that's life. Okay, so let's get from this deck. And what's going on with this energy? You have 7. Oh, this is Jack of Wands, James the Great. Yeah, so there's something here about you maybe going backwards a little bit, like taking a few steps back, repeating some old mistakes that you've already figured out how it benefits you in some way. Like it was a mistake back then, but then it worked out for you. So maybe going back over to some of those mistakes and finding something else wrong with it. I don't know who this is resonating for, but it seems like someone really cares about you. You got Queen of Cups out here twice. And with both of these energies, is something about them that's very sincere. Like they genuine, and they want you to do well. They don't want to see you hurting. But this is not something to take advantage of. Or maybe this is something you plan on taking advantage of. Like there's nothing left to exploit. If someone is looking for a new harvest, a new target, and it seems like this Queen of Cups is someone who cares about you. But I just like there's a warning to not exploit it, because when it comes to a harvest, you want to make sure there's enough left over to get you through the year, to get you through to the next crop planting season, etc. You don't want to burn through all of your resources. But yeah, there are still people who care about you, but they're hesitant because they don't want to get caught up in this addictive energy. So they do keep their distance. But at the same time, if you are addictive, you want to give people a way out. Just like tobacco company, they started that whole truth campaign. Like, this is what it's really about. This leads to all sorts of things. I'm not going to get into the energy on this channel, but you know, like if it is something that people really cannot get away from you and they can't loosen your grip on them, then just offer them Christ. You know, you can always accept Christ and follow Christ to the cross, or you can stop complaining. That's the energy that I have for this energy. For this 777 is coming up for some people. I feel like you're going to win a jackpot of some kind, but it's going to be whatever it is that you were looking for. It could lead to money, but I feel like it's really in this Queen of Cups energy. If that's something you're resonating with, check out the playlist. It's called Let's Go for a Ride. I'll see you there.
Roses are red. Violets are blue. Yo. Let's go to the beach.